Hello beautiful people, welcome back. Today I'm going to try out the one and only Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. I'm so excited because it's finally available in Europe, bitches. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Since she announced she's coming with a makeup line, and I went on Sephora website. I was about to say I went to Sephora, but a bitch don't leave her house, so yeah. I went on Sephora and I purchased some items, not all the line, because again a bitch is poor. And not all the items are available yet in Europe, or at least not on Sephora Spain. So I wanted that eyeshadow palette and it's not available yet here. So yeah, I bought just a few products because my budget is not that big. So yeah, I only have 6 products from Rare Beauty. I bought something else because so yeah, if you guys want to see how they perform on this beautiful, not perfect canva. Anyway, so yeah, if you guys want to see all the products in action, then keep on watching. But first, subscribe first, because why not? It's free. So hit that red button, also ring the bell and activate all the notifications so you can get notified every single time I'm posting a new video on my channel. And without any further ado, let's jump into this video because I feel like I talk a lot. I'm so sorry. So I purchased only 4 items. I didn't purchase the liquid blush and also the Illuminating primer, but I got that as a sample, so I guess this is a plus. So I purchased the foundation, concealer, liquid liner, and this cream blush. And as samples, I got the primer and this little lip balm, Glossy Balm. I know this line is more for the people that don't really want or like to wear a lot of makeup. I do really like a full coverage foundation, and I know this foundation doesn't provide that, so I have my mind opened. Like, I know what to expect from this foundation. So as I said, this line was created for the people that don't like to apply a lot of makeup. They just want to enhance the beauty that's already there. And I know there's a lot of people out there that feel ugly without makeup. I see you, I feel you, I'm that person as well. Why I'm getting emotional? I'm sorry, I didn't expected this. Oh, I need my fan. Get it together. Self-confidence is a hard topic for me because no matter how much I try to see the beauty in everything, like I try to see myself beautiful without makeup, sometimes I just can't, sometimes like I feel like I have different personalities, like, or maybe moods, because I have those days when I just don't want to apply makeup on my face, and I still go out there, I still expose myself with this bare face, and honestly I feel like I don't really care how others perceive me. But then I have those days when I feel like trash and my confidence is at its lowest point, and I feel the urge and the need to apply makeup on my face to feel pretty again. And I know that shouldn't be that way, but it is. And I feel like that's how my brain works sometimes. But I have careless days when I just put myself out there with bare face, and honestly I don't feel pretty, but I feel like I don't give a shit, so that's that. I know there's a lot of people who resonate with what I just said, and I feel you. We are getting stronger, we can do this, okay? It's just we need to work on that part. I want to put this out there, so no matter how low you feel on certain days, please remember that there's people out there who loves you for being you and not for how you look on the outside. You know what I mean? Like, this is more important than your physical appearance. So that's that. If you're having a bad day, take your time, chill, watch movies, do whatever makes you feel better. But self-confidence, I know, is so important, and we have to work on that. So if you feel like makeup makes you happy, girl, go for it. I know for sure that makeup makes me happy. So yeah, we have bad days, we have good days, but if you have one bad day, doesn't mean like all the days are gonna be bad. Okay, so I hope it makes sense what I just said, because I feel like I'm rambling way too much and my brain is not processing what I'm saying. Wow, I did talk a lot. I'm so sorry for that. Let me zoom you in. But I feel like I need to put some, you know, motivational stuff out there, because that's how I feel and I need to talk about it, because you know I have bad days like everyone. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer. It says a weightless universal gel primer enriched with ultra fine pearls for a lift from within glow. We love that, and actually this packaging, it looks so elegant, I would say. And look how cute this is. This is a sample and it looks exactly like the full size, like it has a little pump and all that. Is so pretty. Like, I love the packaging. It's super sleek, very simple, and yet so elegant. Not even her brushes were available at Sephora Spain. So if you follow me, you know that I don't like to apply foundation with a brush, so I'm going to use my trusty sponge. This is the Real Techniques one. I think I'm going to do 2 pumps, maybe. I don't know how much you need. Okay, maybe that's a little bit too much. It looks very iridescent. It doesn't smell. So yeah, I think that's a little bit too much, but let's go for it. I have dry skin, but during the summer it gets a little bit more. I forgot about my earrings. During the summer it gets a little bit more normal, I would say. Like, it's not as dry as during the winter. I love how shiny this is. If you have oily skin, probably this is not the best primer for you. I know she just came out with a matte primer, if I'm not wrong. Alrighty, so I like that this has that slightly tacky feeling, so I feel like the foundation will adhere better. Moving on, I'm going to go with the foundation. This is how it looks. I like this packaging a lot. It's very sleek, very elegant. As I said, I love the matte finish. And if you watched her video, she explained about the packaging and why she did it this way, because we all know she has some health issues, and she was very thoughtful when she created the makeup line and the packaging, and how everything is super easy to use. And also I know that they are donating to some type of charity. Let me just check it out. The Rare Impact Fund was launched as part of Rare Beauty's focus on addressing mental health. Rare Beauty donate 1% of our sales to the Rare Impact Fund. That's so nice. Congratulations to Selena for being so thoughtful. Like, mental health is no joke, okay? So yeah, I'm going to apply this as she applies it, like a few dots. Oh, I love this applicator. You see how fat this is? So I bought the shade 190W. It was a little bit confusing. The concealer is in the same shade as well. So the shade range was a little bit confusing, and they also jumped, like there were kind of big jumps from one shade to another. But the range overall, it looks good. I think they need to work a little bit on that, because yeah, as I said, the jump from one shade to another is kind of big. This smells like foundation. I feel like this will match me. I don't know. So I'm going to blend this out and see how that goes. Okay, I see the primer peeking through, like it makes the foundation so luminous. Wow, I think I nailed it with the shade. Okay, I think we have a situation here that I do not like. So the foundation looks like it's sitting on top of my skin, and right here it looks patchy. You see that right here? I hope you guys see what I'm talking about. I'm going to go with a little bit more on top to see if I can fix this, but it feels so nice on the skin. Like, I don't even feel like I have foundation on my skin, but it looks a little bit patchy. I feel like I applied a lot. Okay, yeah, I feel like I got a little bit more of coverage, and I kind of fixed those patchy. I mean, from far, this looks pretty good. Very luminous, very hydrating. It doesn't feel like I have any type of makeup on my face, and I do really love that feeling. But up close, it looks patchy. Oh man, I really had high expectations. Okay, I dimmed a little bit this ring light. Now you can see better what I'm talking about. I'm not liking this so far, but I'm going to keep going. Next, I'm going with this tiny little concealer, and this is the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. It says a moisturizing buildable concealer that melts seamlessly into the skin for undetectable cake-free coverage. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm going to try to cover where my foundation lifted. Okay, I feel like that's enough. If I need to add more, I will add later. Alright. If you don't have any dark spots, any sun damage, any redness, I feel like this will be the perfect foundation for you. It feels weightless, like it really does. I feel like this concealer provides coverage, but not enough. Okay, I don't know if you guys see that, but it did help a lot with this area. Like, it looks okay now. I'm fine with this coverage around this area, and definitely this is buildable. Like, if I go with a little bit more, probably I'm going to get a full coverage from this concealer. Okay, so I just set my under eyes and my lids with a little bit of this Hourglass powder right here. That's it, only in that area. Next, I'm going to go with the cream blush. This is the Stay Vulnerable Melting Blush. I got the shade Gnarly Apricot because I don't have any orangey-ish blushes, so I wanted to try this color out. It says, this breakthrough formula delivers a weightless wash of soft focused color that melts upon contact for a second skin finish. I love that. Look how tiny this is and cute. This soft baby pink color is so pretty. It says Rare Beauty, very sleek. This is the color. Oh my goodness, she looks pretty. So it doesn't smell. I don't know, should I use my fingers or my sponge or a brush? Let me just go with my fingers. So I'm going to... Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have some color on my finger. Wish me luck. It looks kind of scary, but I really hope it's not that pigmented. Alrighty. What is going on? Let me just use my sponge. I have foundation in my pores, and on top of that I applied this little blush, and it enhances those little pores like crazy. You guys see that? Also, I feel like it lifted again. The coverage that I managed to put in this area is not there anymore. I'm not liking this. Oh my goodness, this video is going downhill super fast. So I'm taking my sponge and I'm going to try to see how that goes. The formula feels okay and it has a radiant finish more like, but I hate that it took away my coverage in that spot. So feel like I'm going to be here forever trying to build coverage on my face. I do like this blush. I like the color. It blends super easy. It has that glowy finish. I like it, but I have to try them. Like, I have to try all the products with different products, not all together, because I feel like something is not working. Okay, so I attempted to recreate this makeup look. Not even close, but let's continue. So next I'm going to try out the Perfect Strokes matte liquid liner in the shade black, because they don't have other shades, and it says an intense waterproof liner that delivers bold even strokes with a calligraphy style brush. The packaging looks very cute, very, I don't know, it looks like a pen, right? Like, can I sign you an autograph? Wow. So it looks like this. Yeah, as I'm seeing, it has like a ton of little bristles, like very, very, very tiny, very thin. Let's see. Okay, I love that it's black. It's black, but it's kind of see-through, right? Okay. Alright, that was easy. The tip is so fine and so precise. You can create very, very, very thin strokes. So as we can see, it's not completely matte, but it's not that shiny either. So I'm not mad at this finish. And it's super easy to handle it and to maneuver. I do like it. I hope you guys see what I'm doing. I would love this to be a little bit more dark, a little bit more intense, but I'm fine with this pigment. I feel like it looks pretty black. Overall, I do really like it. So I have only one more product to try. This is the Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm in the shade Nearly Neutral. It's so tiny and so cute. Hydrating lip gloss that delivers high shine color with the cushiony feel of a balm. It's not as pigmented since it's a balm glossy lip, and let's see how that goes. Let me just go with a little bit of whatever's left. Oh, it smells sweet. Wow, the color is very natural. I love it. It feels so good, so nourishing, so balmy. I can't stop applying this because it feels so good. Alright guys, so I guess that's it for today. Please let me know what are your thoughts on my makeup, and also let me know if you guys tried Rare Beauty products. What product did you try? Let me know your thoughts on this makeup. It worked for you? So yeah, let me know all that juicy stuff. I definitely want to buy the eyeshadow palette if that will be available at Sephora. I want to get that as well. And I don't know, I feel like I kind of like the products I've tried today, but separate, you know, not using them together, because I feel like this foundation didn't work with this primer, or maybe I don't know, I have to try them with different products to see how they work. So far, I don't like the foundation. It's like not working for me. It's sitting on top of my skin. It looks patchy, but it also feels weightless, and also I feel like it kind of hydrates my skin. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. You feel me? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, and I will see you in my next one.